It's 11 o'clock, and welcome to our live telecast of the 2018 Mule Day Parade, presented by Jaynes Media and Murray County Now. Today's parade theme is a smooth ride for Old Glory. I'm Dan Jaynes, along with my co-host of this year, being our 6th year together, Carol Lynn Cobb. Good morning.
Good morning.
It is cold out here today.
Miserably cold.
Let me give you a rundown first of our broadcast, being brought to you by Columbia Power and Water Systems, Chick-fil-A Columbia, Jonathan Hickerson of United Country Realty, Murray County Arts Guild, vote Jessica Sloan Elam for General Sessions and Juvenile Court Judge, by Cities, by Variety Records, Asgard Brewery Company and Tap Room, Heritage Funeral Home, River Terrace New Orleans Cuisine, and by West 7th Company, Vintage Photo Gallery. Thanks to Aaron Jaggers, also Murray County Visitors and Convention Bureau, for letting us sit up in her parking lot. We have a very special guest to kick off the 2018 Mule Day Parade. Former mayor of Nashville, former governor for the state of Tennessee, and now candidate for Senate for the United States of America, Phil Bredesen.
How are you today?
Doing fine. How about you, Phil?
I'm doing fine. It feels more like a Christmas parade here today, though.
Actually, the Christmas parade we did was warmer than this.
I can believe it. I can believe it.
All right,
no, it's great to be back.
2006, you were the Grand Marshal of the Mule Day Parade. At what point in the last 12 months did you wake up one morning and say, I think I need to do that Senate thing?
You know, it was back in October, and when Bob Corker decided he wasn't going to run again, people started calling me, and it never even really crossed my mind. But I had a lot of people across Tennessee call me, and I said I'd just take a look at it, think about what I wanted to do, and you know, it's probably the best and highest use of me at this point. I want to be constructive and you know, help, and I've been getting more and more disturbed by what was going on in Washington, and you know, for a while, for years, and this hyper-partisanship that everybody spends all their time yelling at each other instead of getting stuff done. And I think I've got something to, you know, to say to that, and I've got a reputation as governor, I think, in working across party lines, and I'd like to bring it to Washington.
Very successful mayor of Nashville, very successful governor. Everybody kind of woke up every morning when you were governor saying, yeah, we're in good hands.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to be in good hands with you as a senator. Do you feel like you can make a difference when you get up there, considering there are so many difficult decisions that have to be made on a national basis?
I really do. I mean, I talked to a bunch of people when I was thinking about this, just to make sure it wasn't just, you know, a waste of effort that you get there and you can't do anything. I think especially in the Senate, if you've got somebody that's you know, that's got an issue that they're committed to and they know something about, and certainly things like health care and this bipartisanship are in that category for me, I think you really can make a difference. Senate's a place where, you know, one man or one woman really can affect things, and that's what I plan to do. This is not a resume builder for me or something. It's something I really want to do with this part of my life.
I think your resume is pretty solid at this point.
Very solid.
I was at a function Thursday night, and I get this email from the Bredesen for Campaign Committee that says that you had reached your goal of over 10,000 registered voters to put you on the ballot for August and November.
Right.
I think you've already applied for the job.
I've definitely applied for it, but now I have to get hired.
That's right. That's
but my
true.
Application is in.
Very good, very good. Well, we appreciate you stopping by. I know you're cold. I know we're all cold out here. So
I'll make it fine. This is a great event. I want to say I love these community-oriented events across the state, and always try to be at them. And it just it's one of the nice things about this country. It's a way of people coming together, and it's not political or anything. It's just straight neighbors coming together and doing something together, and it's a great part of our country.
Give me your best political sales pitch right now.
I think that everybody from the far right to the far left wants to start getting some things done, stop shouting at each other, and I'm the guy who's been doing that as governor, did it as mayor, and I can do it in Washington.
Very good. Welcome to Mule Day.
Thank you. Have a good time.
And you do the same. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, former governor, Senate candidate Phil Bredesen.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Woo!
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, we're sitting here waiting on the Mule Day Parade to come up West 7th Street, and it is, boys and girls, probably the coldest Mule Day that we have had in recent history.
It's the coldest
And one of the
Mule Day
things
ever.
that I do say, and one of the things I do say, we saw a little bit of snow flurry a while ago.
I know, it's insane. It's the coldest one ever. I bet they went through the history books.
And speaking of history, I know that somewhere out there that we do have one of our co-hosts.
I see him.
Is he out there now?
Right there.
Okay, Director of the Maury County Public Library, historian extraordinaire. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce Adam Southern.
Was not on, but here it is. So, glad to be here, Dan. Thank you.
All right, appreciate it. Glad to have you. He'll be interviewing some very special people coming up. Hey, Jay Powell from the Daily Herald is here today too,
Adam is
and also from Tennessee Livestock Producers. Don't have his microphone, but I have it in my hand, and I know he's come. Here he comes. From Breakfast Rotary and from Tennessee Livestock Producers, make welcome Daryl Alshey.
Good morning, sir. Welcome. I'm proud to be here again. Thanks for having me back.
Yes, sir. Wouldn't be a Mule Day without all of our favorite people being on camera and being on board, and we appreciate you being with us.
Okay, then when they show up, you let me know, and I'll hand the microphone over.
Oh, we'll do that. Got to give a shout-out to, you can't see it because I have chosen to go non-fashion today, but Tracy Perry of Designer's Edge Hair Designs got me a great cut on Thursday, but you can't see it because I'm not taking this hat off because it's cold. So thank you, Tracy, for giving me a great cut.
And I was dressed by the fabulous Pam Chandler at the Twig, so I've got to give her a major
Okay.
shout out. Go over there to get a cute outfit at a reasonable price, and she will help you pick out the perfect thing to wear.
But let me explain something about my beautiful co-host.
Oh,
she
no.
is wrapped up in an electric blanket. Fortunately, Mr. Ross Jaynes of Jaynes Media sets all of our equipment up, and we happen to have an extra outlet. And he says, "Do you have room for a electric blanket?" And Ross said, "Well, sure." I just want to make sure it didn't pull enough voltage to take us off the air.
I thought it was a genius idea. I thought they will have a plug.
They did have a plug.
They did.
Once again, our sponsors, Columbia Power and Water Systems. By the way, you can see today's parade on Channel 13 from Columbia Power and Water System. And that will be coming up sometime in the next week. Chick-fil-A Columbia, Jonathan Hickerson, United Country Realty, Maury County Arts Guild, Bojeska East Sloan Elam for General Sessions and Juvenile Court Judge, by Cities, by Variety Records, Asgar Brewery Company and Tap Room, Heritage Funeral Home, River Terrace, New Orleans Cuisine, and by West 7th Company Vintage Photo Gallery. You need some headphone?
I need my head in my ears turned down a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, we can probably take care of that. Now we got that.
There we go.
Yeah, we need to pull this up. There we can hear you now. Hey, it's so cold out here. We're having a difficult time putting all of our stuff together. Also, thanks to Aaron Jaggers again of the Maury County Visitors and Convention Bureau for letting us set up our telecast here in their parking lot. Got to say, probably one of the best seats in the house for the Mule Day Parade. Also, one of the coldest Mule Day parades probably on record. And although political advertising is not allowed in this year's parade, chances are, just like with Governor Bredesen, we will have politicians coming by, and Daryl will grab them, and Adam will grab them, and Daryl's heading off across the street to grab somebody. So we're waiting on that parade. Parade coming, Daryl?
I see lights.
Okay, good. I'm glad you see lights. Plenty of things to do out at Maury County Park today. As a matter of fact, I've got a list of things that I wrote down for us to be able to talk about, and as soon as I find out, then I will do that. Okay, here we go. As you can tell, we're a well-oiled machine here. The 2018 Mule Day Queen, by the way, is Ginger Morrow. She is 16, and we'll have more information on her later. Coming up tonight at 7 o'clock will be the Arts and Crafts and the Flea Market. That is until 7 o'clock tonight. At 9 p.m. tonight, live music on the main stage. At 2 p.m., mule pulling in the main arena. At 3 o'clock, Skillington Draft Mule Show in the old arena. At 4 o'clock will be the knife auction on the main stage. At 6 p.m. will be Ty Evans in the main arena. He will give his expert mulemanship. And that's at the main arena in Maury County Park. And also starting at 6 o'clock will be bluegrass music, line dancing, the Muletown Stompers, who have been involved in Mule Day since it began. And that'll be at the Ridley 4-H Center. Grand Marshal this year will be D.C. Neely. D.C. has been picking the Grand Marshals for the last 20 years. But this year he said, "You want me to do what?" He said, "I'm not ready for that yet." So D.C. is the Grand Marshal for this year's Mule Day. Wagon train arrived on Wednesday. It officially kicked off Mule Day. And last night, Adam Southern was the host for Mule Tail's Tall Tale Contest. Now, Adam, how come they changed?
I don't know what.
How come they changed the name of it from the Liars Contest?
Well, I think people got tired of being called a liar, but well, they actually changed it back this year to Mule Tails and Liars Contest. So you could tell Mule Tail or lie, whichever one you preferred. We had a great turnout last night. Over 200 people were there, 10 participants, and the winner was from Triune, Mark Stewart.
Oh, it's close by. Well, good deal. What did he win? What was the winner? What did the winner get?
Oh, he told a great story about going hunting, and he couldn't find any shot to put in his muzzle loader, so he grabbed a peach seed and shot the deer with the peach seed, and it took off running. And then the next year, he knew it was the same deer because it had a peach tree growing out of it. So he killed the deer, got 300 pounds of meat, and a peck of peaches.
Oh, that's funny. Now, Darrell is across the street, and I don't know exactly where he is.
I see him right across the street.
Oh, you see him
right
over
in
there?
front of the pole cone, yep.
Okay, there you are. I'm gonna go to Darrell real quick. So as soon as these yahoos and the sheriff get by, I'll be able to signal Darrell. There we go.
I was detained a little bit. The Sheriff's Department was coming through. There was something about this outstanding warrant thing, but we got it cleared up.
Hey, many times charged, never convicted.
But the warrant was on you.
No. Like I said, many times charged, never convicted. All right, our Grand Marshal is D.C. Neely. D.C., like I said, has chosen many, many, many Grand Marshals, and he said this year, well, you sure? And he is our Grand Marshal. So congratulations, D.C. Neely. He's the one that's been in charge of the Mule Day Parade forever and a day. And there's the D.C. Neely family going in front of us, followed by Thomas Summers out of Morristown, Tennessee. And the honorary Grand Marshal, the Frank Fight family, in memory of Frank Fight.
Oh, here comes the Mule Day.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're bundled up today.
Yes, sir, buddy. They
all
are.
look beautiful.
First runner-up was Elena Keeling, freshman from UT Martin. 2018 queen is Ginger Morrow. She's 16 from CHS. Second runner-up was Jenny Claire Buckner, 17. She's a Zion senior. Third, Hallie Marshall, 16, a CHS freshman. Fourth runner-up, Ellie Colvett, 16 years old, a CHS junior. And the 2017 Mule Day queen was Kendall Colvett. I'm sorry, the cold has frozen my brain. And there went Dean Dickey, mayor of the city of Columbia. Hey, coming up Tuesday will be the Mid-State Classic. Senator, Governor Bill Haslam. Beautiful horse, too. Of course, the governor has his SUV in behind that, so
ready to pick him up in the event that he needs to be.
Exactly, or he gets too cold,
away.
he gets to move.
Enjoy Mule Day.
It's the pageantry that is Mule Day every single year.
Every year.
This is a pretty nice outfit right here, Mr. Dan.
Well, tell me about it.
This is Mr. Coy Flowers from up Clark Range, Tennessee. He's retired from the Department of Ag. probably has the prettiest set of mules in the parade today. We're so proud of Mr. Coy. He's our wagon master, carrying the Columbia Breakfast Rotary banner and also Columbia Livestock banner today. We're really pleased Mr. Coy could be with us.
All right, very good. Excellent. Coming into view will be the Friends of the Royal Rangers. Ty said he would like to have that on the farm, that big Kubota right there.
He would like to have that. You're right. Wishful thinking.
Oh, yeah. You know, we probably do have one of the best locations for this Mule Day Parade. Right across from the majestic Polk home and the sister's house.
Yes. Beautiful.
And I'd like to remind everyone, you are live on Facebook right now. So if you are sitting with your girlfriend and your wife doesn't know about it, she will shortly by the time you get home.
You've already had 2 couples to move when you make those announcements, just so you know.
Hey, just trying to give fair warning.
The Culleoka Blue Knights.
You know, we're very fortunate, Dad, in our community to have groups like the Culleoka Blue Knights and the youth organizations here that do a lot for our kids in our community. They promote us very well.
Yes, they do. And I got to say this, too. The Breakfast Rotary Club and the Rotary Club, Noon Rotary Club, do a lot of good for this community, too. So we think my hats are off to you guys, and thank you very much for that.
It's an honor to serve in the community.
It's the first float we've seen yet.
It is. That is from Roto-Rooter Plumbers. I've had to use them on a number of occasions. That is for sure.
Look at that mule sitting in the back under the leaky water tank.
Yeah. Had one of those at one time, too.
Congressman Blackburn, welcome to Mule Day.
You know, you see a lot of these wagons that are covered. Today is a good day for a covered wagon.
Very good day. A little electric heater in there would be awesome.
Yeah, a little 2,000-watt generator with a lead electric heater would be fine.
Look at the guy on the front of this wagon.
Yep, there's Ty Cobb, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Carl Dean.
With Carl Dean.
Hey.
Next governor for the state of Tennessee.
Woo!
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Well, it's great to be here. The weather is perfect, very robust. Yeah, feels great, yeah. Just thank you for putting on this great event every year. We love it. Thank you.
Thanks for coming so much. Sure.
Thank you, Carl Dean.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Y'all
Ty.
have a happy Mule Day.
Happy Mule Day.
That's followed by Diane Black, candidate for governor.
It's the first mini mule.
Now,
No, that's a mini horse.
oh, okay, but let's explain something. You had a mini mule,
I
but you
did.
said he was mean.
Mean. And an escape artist. So he had to go to a new family that loves him much.
Best in show first place as every year, as far as we're concerned. Oaks and Nichols, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Mr. Tony, it's a very fancy rig. This rig's been around a long time.
Yes, it has. Matter of fact, I remember years and years and years ago. In addition to the 48 train, it's always been in the parade. That particular hearse has been in every single Mule Day parade.
It's been in all the ones that I can remember.
Right.
Well, I was getting ready to say it wouldn't be Mule Day if you didn't see it.
That's true. That one, and there's another one that comes through that's the Conestoga wagon is usually always in the parade too. Yeah. Adam, and hopefully we'll be in this parade again.
I hope so.
Hey, Sheriff, how you doing today, sir? How's the Mule Day for you?
It feels more like the Christmas parade, but hey, it's good to see this big crowd still coming out, and we're having a great time. I hope everybody's enjoyed Muletown. A lot of hard work went into that. So,
excellent, excellent. We appreciate you being here. Appreciate what you do for our county.
thank you.
Now, coming up are the folks from the trailer store, and I believe Jonathan Hickerson's orange mule is in the back of that thing. Happy anniversary, Justin and Crystal Curry.
Hey, Jax.
Hey, I spotted that mule. I think everybody in town was supposed to. Jonathan wanted everybody in town to spot the mule. So we spotted the mule. National Guard coming by. My brother ended his career with the National Guard. Became ended up being retired veteran. And, of course, we got the Radio Flyer wagon. I'll guarantee there ain't no heat on board. I love this old truck. Of course, our Mule Day theme is a smooth ride for Old Glory. That's a cool ride for Old Glory right there, too, in addition to a smooth ride.
A lot of great stuff come out of Possum Hollow Garage.
Well, I'm telling you what. As a matter of fact, Mike Wolf does a lot of work with those folks down there, too, of American Pickers. The Heritage Tombstone Hearse.
We've got a guitar player inside of it today.
I believe they've got a live one this year. Mr. Dan, it's always good to see all these American flags up and down our streets here in Columbia. A lot of patriotic pride here in this town.
It is, and with the divisions that we have in our country right now, this is so good to see America at its best.
These parades across America, they're the heart and the backbone, the soul. The people that work for a living come out and celebrate their communities, their families, their faith. It's a great day.
There goes Parks Motor Sales, Nashville Highway. Recently bought something from those folks. Very, very happy customer they have right here. Yeah.
Good.
Because you don't want me as an unhappy customer. Oh, these are beautiful, beautiful.
Best mounted mule entry here, second place. Tell us a little bit about your mule. How old is she?
He's 9 years old. His name is Festus.
Festus. We remember Festus, don't we, Mr. Dan?
Yes,
Outstanding
sir.
outfit. Thanks for being here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Daryl and I are right around the same age. We remember Festus. Judge Chapman. The one thing that I like that they've done, and I'm sure that DC had a hand in setting the parade like this, you have your outriders, then you have your wagons,
Yep.
and you have your teams. And that way you don't get all of your outriders together in one spot. Well, there's you a small pony.
I love the little ones. They're so cute.
I think they like to show off, too.
They are. They're just little prancers.
Seeing a lot of American flags, which is way cool. Coming up on your screen will be the Legion of Honor and the Shriners. They do a lot of great work in this country, too, as well. Thank you, guys. We appreciate all of your work, all of your hard work.
The Shriners do a lot of great work. Like you said, and be a Shriner, you have to be a Mason first. So
Right. And several members of my family are or were Masons.
And people say Masons are a secret organization. Well, they're walking in the middle of a parade that's not very secret.
Joey Allen.
Hey,
Joey Allen.
Hey, Joey.
Oh, no.
Comes Miller's Thrillers. Now there's where the warmth is right there.
That, right?
I need to be sitting right on top of that thing.
They said they were looking for the Cobb household.
No. No.
Something about a barbecue later on.
No.
Hey, Jay, can I get you to turn that speaker a little more? Yeah. No, other way. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Look at that creepy wave.
Oh, that is creepy. Oh, wow. And the folks at 10 Star Automotive. They have some great looking vehicles down there. And if a vehicle like that's not what you need this one right here. This is what you need for the farm right here.
No. Nope.
That'd be your modern mule, Mr. Dan.
That's true, yeah.
Got a lot of minis coming up, Kara.
I know, they're my favorite. And they're like minis right there. Those are super minis. My sweet nephew, Elliot, loves the mini mules too. Those are some of his favorites.
And he's sitting across the way.
He is sitting across the way. I'll have to have Daryl go say hi to him here in a second. Oh, they're so cute.
Those little legs are just a churning.
They're so cute.
And I have to say this, that rarely in a Mule Day Parade will you find people who are dressed like they're ready to rob a bank. But today is a different kind of day. According to my unofficial thermometer on my phone, it's officially cold. .37 degrees and about a 10 to 15 mile an hour wind, which puts it into the 20s with a wind chill. And we've got to, look at this. Oh, look at
I
this.
see Batman.
I see a Caped Crusader. I'll have to talk to this guy right here.
Who do you have, Adam Southern?
What is on the back of this Sam Barnes float here? Introduce yourself, sir.
I think they know me. I brought some Gotham weather with me. I'm here to support the heroes of Maury County. And my good friend Sam Barnes, probably your next hero of Maury County as a sheriff. That's why I'm here.
Thank you, Batman. Appreciate all y'all's service. Thank you very much.
Sam Barnes for sheriff, boys and girls. You know, I'm shocked he didn't say, I'm Batman.
Hello, Mr. Lee. Welcome to Mule Day, sir. Having a good time?
Oh, I'm happy to be here. Be part of it.
Thank you, sir. Welcome.
Go Balls.
Bill Lee, he's a farmer. Has a very successful company, started in Franklin. About, I think, 1,200 employees, and most of them are electricians and plumbers and things like that. So that's pretty cool.
Oh.
Our sponsors for today, our telecast, is Columbia Power and Water Systems. You'll be able to see this on Channel 13 starting next week. Chick-fil-A Columbia, Jonathan Hickerson, United Country Realty, Murray County Arts Guild, vote Jessica Sloan Elam for General Sessions and Juvenile Court Judge. By Cities, by Variety Records, Asgard Brewing Company and Tap Room, Heritage Funeral Home, River Terrace New Orleans Cuisine, and West 7th Company Vintage Photo Gallery. Thanks to each and every one of our sponsors for helping bring the broadcast and telecast of the Mule Day Parade 2018, a smooth ride for Old Glory, into your homes via Facebook Live.
Welcome.
So don't pick your nose, do any of that kind of stuff away. On the other side over there, they're going to pick it up. And Mom, you can get home, Mom's going to say, what? Why? Hey, I also got to send a shout-out, too, to Louise Mills with the Murray County Bridle and Saddle Club. She always helps us every single year with passes to the park and other things, including our parade lineup. So thank you, Louise Mills, with the Murray County Bridle and Saddle Club, for everything that you do to help us to get everything together for Mule Day. We love sitting up here doing this, even though it is 37 degrees and snowing. I should say spitting snow.
In April.
And yes.
This is the 2018 Young Miss Murray County, Terry Staggs.
Pretty girl.
Got some more beauty queens.
Yes, we do.
Mr. Dan, a lot of effort goes into these floats and parade. Folks getting ready to come to the parade and celebrate with us here. They come from all over. Had a mule wagon go by just a minute ago from Missouri. Thumbs up, proud to be here.
Yeah, we love seeing everybody come from way out of town. Remember this 40 and 8 train from years and years and years ago over to Riverside Fall Carnival. They would take this over there. And some of my best memories from those years. Of course, that's back when dinosaurs roamed the earth.
Mr. Jaynes Patterson going by there with the American Legion engine, and man, they do a great job in our community working with our veterans.
Daniel McCulley, friend of mine, came over a while ago before the telecast and said that he had brought someone had come down that came to visit Mule Day this year, and she's from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So she's to blame for bringing this weather down to Middle Tennessee. And also somebody over there from Denver, Colorado as well. All right, Adam, time for you to dance.
Y'all ain't ready for it.
You did it last year now.
Well, this really isn't my style, but here we go.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Go, Adam. Go, Adam.
Work it.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, Adam Southern, ladies and gentlemen. They didn't want you to stop, Adam.
I did all I could stand.
Oh, okay. All right. Or you did all they could stand.
Those are our friends from the American Gaited Mule Association. You know, it's been walking horse country. We've developed this breed here, and it's very, very popular in Tennessee.
As a matter of fact, I believe a lady from Shelbyville was supposed to bring like 9 entries over here.
That's one of the Shelbyville entries passing by us right now.
Yeah, but there are like 9 entries that are coming.
I was told earlier this week that the Gated Mule Show at the fairgrounds has become one of the largest entries.
I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't, because that's one of the biggest. It's one of the biggest shows they do out there too. It'll rival a horse show as far as popularity goes. There's a little cutie.
Phoenix White.
Okay, now, if you have someone, Adam, you could slow dance with, this would be perfect.
I know it'd be a great song.
Oh, look at all the little kids with their little mule costumes.
Uh-huh.
Love the costumes.
Yeah, that's
So
great.
cute.
Absolutely great. You know, I tried to bait Adam to do something with a slow dance, and he just didn't take the bait.
Nope.
Couldn't find a partner. It's no fun to slow dance by yourself, Dan.
Well, we got Hannah here. I know she's running the camera, but she would have been a willing participant, I'm sure. By the way, Hannah Grissom and Quan McFall are here to help us today. Ross Jaynes is here somewhere. He's producing our parade. Thank you very much, Jaynes Media. If you need something for your company, JaynesMedia.com is the one to contact, and he will be more than happy to get with you. He is an FAA certified drone operator. So if you need drone work, if you need commercial drone work, like say for your land, your property, your farm, or whatever, and you're wanting to put it on the market or whatever, that would be perfect opportunity for you to give him a call at Jaynes Media or JaynesMedia.com.
He does a wonderful job, and it is awesome looking when you
It
see
is.
those drones.
He did a drone shot at Murray County Park a couple of weeks ago and put it on Facebook, and it was absolutely awesome. It was beautiful.
I saw the one he did of the courthouse coming up West 7th,
Yeah.
and it was beautiful.
Another Parks Motor Sales truck. Columbia Lions. Yay! You guys are cold. The CYAA. Needless to say, Columbia Lions are my favorites. Well, I'm just saying. You know, I'm like the unofficial unpaid employee of Central High School. What time is it? There you go. Manuel, you couldn't find anybody to ride your float today? Oh, okay. All right. I don't blame them.
They said they were at practice.
Oh, okay.
How's your mule day, Miss Cindy?
It's fantastic. Thank you.
Your float looks great.
Hey, there's a float. George Dickel, Tennessee whiskey.
I could get behind that today.
What's so impressive is the amount of energy, amount of time, and really the amount of money that these folks put into their wagons. They put into their gear. They put into their harnesses. It's just it's beautiful. And then they bring it out here to show everybody. Folks from Waste Solutions of Tennessee.
Very patriotic truck. I like that.
Yeah, looks nice. Now, the fact you've got a lot of people in the back of that truck and it's a Waste Solutions truck is not to imply anything. Just saying. United Country Real Estate, of which Jonathan Hickerson is a part. Now, they've got their gray mule up there, Adam, but he's got that orange mule that he's been spotting everybody all week with.
That's right.
Yeah, I was big into CB radio at one time, too. Yes, it is. Yeah. Their son has a up-and-coming quarterback for Columbia Central High Lions.
Oh, that's awesome.
Brady McCandless.
That's awesome.
I'm good, sir.
You know, it's cold out here, but there's still a nice crowd, Dan, Karen, and a lot of entries. I figured, you know, with the cold weather, some people would drop out. I don't think many have.
No, probably not.
Well, it's a beautiful outfit here, Mr. Dan.
Yeah, the Columbia Machine Works. It is very, very pretty. If my memory serves me correctly, that is an articulating buggy because the wheels will be able to go up underneath it as it turns. I learned that a long time ago.
Thanks for being here.
The fun thing about it is, Daryl, is you get to see a lot of folks that come every year, the same ones coming every year. Columbia Car Wash, they're coming in front of us right now. They do a great job out there on Nashville Highway.
Yes, sir. We're fortunate to have folks returning to our community and to become a part of it for this weekend. It's an honor to have them back in our community.
Certainly is. Paul's on the duck. Pet Resort and Salon.
This is a suspect-looking crew here.
Beauty begins at Tennessee Career Institute. You walk in looking like a human, you come out looking like a mule. Not really. They do a wonderful job out there, too. They're in the Neely's Mill Shopping Center. I jest only because I want to, and I can't.
Now, Mr. Dan, I wonder if they put their pant legs, britches on one leg at a time, just like you do.
I love it. I think it's so cute.
And I think very carefully at that. Now, Daryl, you guys had the auctioneers contest yesterday out at Tennessee Livestock Producers. Can you tell us, give us kind of a rundown of that?
Yes, sir. We had 28 auctioneers from 8 different states in competition yesterday. Ross put the video out live yesterday. We had over 10,000 hits from folks watching the contest. The gentleman that won it was from Alabama. Great auctioneer. He'd been in the contest every year since it had started. But we have a lot of repeat contestants. It is becoming known as one of the premier auctioneers contests in the nation. We already have a full slate for next year's contest.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And it's probably going to get bigger now that you guys are going live with it, too.
Yes, sir, and we're proud. For the money we raise, all goes back into our college scholarship fund for Breakfast Rotary, and so all of it goes right back into our community, and we're investing in our children that go on to college and go into to further their education, and it's an honor to get to do that.
Excellent. Like I said, the Breakfast Rotary and the Noon Rotary do wonderful work. Oh, there's a beautiful team right there.
That's huge.
Wow.
How you doing?
Hey, Daryl, I think and Adam both, I think the covered wagon is the hit for the day.
Absolutely.
And here's your slate of outriders. Beautiful horses.
Usually when we get big groups of outriders, usually that's towards the end of the parade.
It is, but the way that they've done this is they've, like I said, they spaced them to where all the outriders are not all in one place. And it used to be the end of the parade was the outriders, but we've got another great big truck coming up the street.
That's awesome.
Ah, the aroma of Mule Day.
It's fresh out here, Dan.
Why do I not doubt that? Big oversized load from Smith Constructors Incorporated. They've been around this area for many, many, many years.
Another one of our fine community businesses that are investing back into our community.
Absolutely.
The Jane Knox Polk, Daughters of the American Revolution float, saying thank you to our veterans. So great message today, great float. Thank you.
And if you are a veteran, thank you. I try to make
High
it.
School homecoming queen, welcome.
I had a hiccup.
It's okay, not a problem.
One of the perks of being a beauty queen is to ride in one of these fantastic vehicles. A lot of great-looking cars, lovely ladies.
Is that Lions Club?
That is.
Miss Murray County, 2018, Haley James.
Let me see if I can get a word from Miss Jaynes right quick here. Welcome. How's Mule Day?
It's great.
And tell me a little bit about what you're doing here today.
I am teen Miss Murray County.
And give us your name, school.
Eden Carnahan from Whitthorne Middle School.
All right. You have a good day then. Welcome.
And stay warm.
I'm surprised Adam didn't jump up and get to these beauty queens. I'm an old man over here. How you doing?
I'm telling you guys, the covered wagons are the hit today.
I don't blame them.
Walliver Farms, they've been here before, from Diana, Tennessee. Now, that's something you don't see very often. There's a horn on a wagon pulled by horses. Complete with country music on the stereo. Pretty pair of mules. Followed by another.
About the one there down with the gas can on the back.
I think it's running that 2,000 watt generator that's playing the country music on board.
Rogersville, Tennessee, from all the way upper East Tennessee.
Well, now if you remember though, Adam and Daryl, these covered wagons weren't covered last year.
No, sir, absolutely not.
They were not.
Happy Mule Day. Welcome.
There's a doctor's buggy, or what they consider to be a doctor's buggy. That one right there. Just went by. And here's a bunch of guys you don't want to mess with. You don't want to mess with the mounted police because they crowd control. It's amazing what a horse will do to move people out of the way.
I'm good. How are y'all today?
I believe that is the Metro Nashville mounted
you're
police.
right.
So, yep.
And this is our last set of outriders, guys. I see the street sweepers in the distance.
Oh.
Oh. You know, we didn't get to see the cow this year.
No, we didn't. Our sponsors for this year, Columbia Power and Water Systems, Chick-fil-A Columbia, Jonathan Hickerson, United Country Realty, Murray County Arts Guild, vote Jessica Sloan Elam for General Sessions and Juvenile Court Judge, Cities, Variety Records, Ascar Brewing Company and Tap Room, Heritage Funeral Home, River Terrace, New Orleans Cuisine, West 7th Company, Vintage Photo Gallery. Hey, if you want to see some vintage photos, check these folks out. And they will have some old photos of Mule Day as well from years gone by.
Special thanks to the Twig for providing my cute outfit for today.
And another shout out to Tracy Perry of Designer's Edge Hair Designs for the great cut that you guys have not seen. Because I'm not taking his hat off.
It's been another great Mule Day.
It has been a wonderful Mule Day. And this is the Slingers.
The telltale end of the show.
That's exactly right. So we appreciate each and every one of you watching, each and every one of you listening. And for Carolyn Cobb, and for Daryl, and for Adam, you have any parting thoughts?
We're just proud to be here and appreciate the opportunity to showcase our community.
All right, Adam?
I echo that. It's been another great Mule Day. It was a quick parade, but a great one. I look forward to next year.
All right, for everybody, have a wonderful, safe Mule Day. I'm Dan Jaynes. We are out of here.